Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. We're going to get right into this on this quick, fiery, exciting update as the coins are moving again. The Bitcoin is bounced in the 30-minute time frame off of its 50-day moving average in blue. And you can see now it came up to what we were talking about earlier when everyone was getting nervous. We could pump all the way up to this $52,969. We're almost there. You see that where we're at now? Now we could hit this, and that could be the catalyst to crash, right? You could hit that and immediately crash all the way down and have a fantastic, phenomenal, jabroni enticing 19.69% flash crash, right? So we're going to keep an eye out on that because that is absolutely possible. Or what could happen is what I've been watching for, diagnosing, sniffing out, and detecting, overting and subverting, and fleece heisting and shysting, the fleece heisters and shysters. You can see what I've done for you. We're in this big rising wedge, right? You can see that beautifully with our industry exclusive perching tool. You entered the wedge, down, upper resistance 1, down, lower support 1, fake out, up, lower support 2, pump, big conglomerate of upper resistance 2. Now you got hit, confirms the pattern, crash, conglomerate on lower support 3, first, second, third. Now pump, you're almost back up to this upper resistance. See that? You're coming up to this major overhead resistance. I'm thinking you're going to come up all the way here and get every last jabroni in there as you flirt with the $56,000 mark, right? And then you come down. And then you start to be done because then you see it's about 3/4 of the way through. You hit that, you quickly trace all the way back, you bounce off this, and then you crash. I think this is what is a very high possibility, unless it rolls over right now, but it still seems like it's got more upside. I think it makes more sense to get into here, then you crash all the way back down, and then you trade in between these boxes until the end, and then you start to take off to the downside. I think this is the super simple and easy way to trade this market and where it's going is you pump up to that 53,069, right? Or a little bit higher than that's where you're at now. You pump up to this 57,069, and then you have an immediate crash all the way down to 44,869, and then you have a little pump back to 54,000-ish, 52,969, and then you start to trade down, and then you get down towards the bottom of this zone, and then by November, you start to have the big crash, right? You have a huge crash because you're going to end up way down here and then way down. It's going to happen as soon as you break this rising wedge. As soon as you break this, we're going to keep this circled here. That's a Vincenzo industry exclusive watch right here. As soon as you break that, you're going to have a big demise in the crypto and the Bitcoin, right? So I think that's where you're going right now. This looks to be a phenomenal way to end this pattern and start to revert to the downside. Now, if we move on to the Ethereum Classic, as we know, we've had a theory that we could get up to here, right? You got sort of a bull flag going on here. See that? You say, well, what the fuck are you talking about? Bull flag. Well, you got your horizontal support and your horizontal resistance, right? And then you would take it from the bottom to the top would be the flag itself, right? And then you'd pull it to the point of a breakout. And you know a flag, when it's standing still, looks like that. And then the flagpole, right? And then we trade in between that. And if you look down here, you see that exact same thing. You got a flagpole. See that? And then the flag. And then we've traded around in there. And then I think you're going to break out. And the short-term, smaller target is right there. And you say, well, that doesn't look like a lot. No, it doesn't look like a lot. But from the point of a breakout, right? Let's move this over. From the point of a breakout at the $54.69 level, that's a phenomenal, almost an 6.69% pump. And from this bottom lower support, if that happened, this is where the money would be made, would be 13%, right? And then you could overshoot and come up a little bit farther, or you could say, you could do it a different way and say you're going to go from the flag to the top and then to the point of a breakout, and that gets you to these upper targets where I think it's very possible, because there's major overhead resistance from right about here to right in here. So we'll put it right in the middle, right? And that gets you pretty close to that upper target. So that's what we're thinking there. If we look at some of these altcoins, you see the Dent was pumping and then it crashed, and now it's pumping again, right? It's getting back out of that falling channel that it fell into. So a target, a short-term target could be right up here, right? On the breakout of that, 0.010. So we'll keep an eye on that. The Shiba and breaking news is coming to Robinhood. If you want to crypto trade this, super simple, free and easy, although all the money in Shiba is being made right now, as you can see from the bottom. If anybody got in this down there and you're up 200%, this is major overhead resistance. All these are phenomenal spots to dump and sell, but Shiba Inu is coming to Robinhood. My links are in the description below if you want to pre-sign up. The Robinhood's got crypto wallets now they've added. They just added the Dogecoin. They got the Shiba Inu is going to be on there, right? All these phenomenal coins that you want to trade for free, no fees, all day. You can buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and save tens of thousands of dollars depending on how much you're trading in fees, and trade these all day. And you can go and try to squeeze the 6 to 12 to 18% gains when they happen in the Shiba Inu on the Doge on the Robinhood, free of charge, not trying to worry about all the fees that are going to eat away at your profits. And as you add up the fees, if you've day traded 100 times this year, you've probably spent $5,000 in fees, not even knowing it, right? Sidestep them fees, sidestep the criminal gangster cartel. Join me, Vincenzo, trading Shiba Inu, the Doge, the Litecoin, the Ethereum, the Bitcoin SV, and the Bitcoin, and amongst others, and rapidly growing coins on Robinhood for free, and save those tens of thousands of dollars. So that way you, yes, you can walk away with all the fucking money. Like, subscribe, and share. Links are in the descriptions for all my Coinbase, Robinhood, and the rest of the deal. Peace and love. Peace and love.